What's going on, everybody? Tinks EDC here, back again with, surprise, surprise, another fixed blade. And man, oh man, I'm liking this. It seems like everything I like, but some stuff I don't like, believe it or not. This one is the ESEE Knives Xancudo. This is their first of two knives in S35VN, which has yet to be used by ESEE, which is pretty freaking nice to have a stainless steel version. Besides 440C, they've had 440C in a couple knives, but this and the SE3. Now the SE3, I don't believe you can actually purchase anywhere right now. You can pre-order it, but you can't actually purchase it. I think you can pre-order it on like Blade HQ. That's where I did pick this one up for $124.95. Let's go over some quick specs here. Overall length is 7.125 inches. The blade length is right at 3 inches. Blade thickness is 0.125 inches. It is S35VN. It's a spear point, flat ground stone washed plain edge. And the weight is 3.8 ounces. Which is pretty freaking nice weight, if you ask me. Let's get this puppy here close to the camera here so you can see. I mean, there's not a lot to show you about it, but I mean, it's just a great feeling, fitting knife. Again, medium to large, probably more towards medium-sized hands. I can get pretty much a full grip if I go all the way down to the little choil there. My right finger could slip off a little bit, but great size knife for what I'm thinking is an EDC fixed blade. And I'm really into those, especially right now. I'm into fixed blade everything, but EDC fixed blades? Woo! Money, money. Love it. So another thing that I think this knife would be really good for, say you're camping, you're doing your thing, maybe like ultralight backpacking, or say like just having a knife on you at camp. If you're like me, you don't like having your big old fixed blade on you all the time when you're at camp. And this one can be carried in a couple ways that I think make it very convenient for just a knife to have on you whenever you need it. And it's not gonna weigh you down, it's not gonna get in the way or anything like that. And a lot of that is due to the sheath. So this is the standard like injection molded plastic sheath from ESEE. You've had an ESEE knife, you pretty much know this sheath already, but has this nice little hole here. So being only 3.8 ounces, you could wear it as a neck knife, or it does come with a pocket clip, which is like perfectly, I mean, it's not sticking down a lot, so it's gonna ride a little high, but it's such a small knife that I don't really think that matters, if that even matters to you in the first place. Or you could like do a carabiner off of this, which is what I think they advertise it for. But even a carabiner right to your like pant belt loop, and then have this hanging down on there. It's just a very versatile sheath that I'm really, really liking, and it's a small sheath. And it's a not overly small knife. I mean, it's gonna be a knife for like a little bit of carving tasks, or even like camp cooking chores or anything with a flat grind. It's going to be great. Nice stonewash finish to hide some wear, which if you've been watching my videos, you know I hate seeing wear on my blades because I'm crazy anal. There's some nice, I don't know, I like billboarding on knives. Like if this was all plain, I almost wouldn't like it as much, just because, I don't know, I like things going on in my knives. And between the cool color here, the orange and black G10, really nice ergos. I think it's just a classy, ready to go to work knife. I really do. And if you drop it in the woods, I mean, you're gonna have a higher chance of finding it if you do drop it. Let's read you what Blade HQ, I did get this from Blade HQ, what their description says here. Designed after the Xancudo folder, which I mentioned, but made with some of the finest materials on the market. It's got a 3D G10 handle and a stonewash CPM S35VM blade. It's a compact and slim fixed blade that will be a reliable and unnoticed companion for all your adventures. I think they nailed it with that reliable and unnoticed companion for all your adventures. It's a knife you can just have on you, forget about until you need it. If you're like us and going canoeing or something, this is probably going to be a knife I have in the canoe and, you know, take on any adventures that are around water, ice fishing, whatever you want to do with it. So it's not a super long video because it's, you know, not a super involved knife. I think it's just going to work. Now, in full transparency, I haven't used it yet, but I mean, you know ESEE, you know a flat ground blade. So you know pretty much what you're getting with this knife, and I think it's going to be really good. So some comparisons here. Here's the Bradford Guardian 3.5. And you've all seen this one before. This is the Griptilian, the standard size. So there it is. Another fixed blade added to my collection of fixed blade winter. It seems every winter I'm into fixed blades, or if I'm camping. It's an addiction, bro. Just add it to the list. All right, that's all I got. Let me hate me. Do what you want with me.